several, I've chosen several, and we test each other's knowledge. And Patty, I'm going to let you start this week with the very first trivia question, and it has to somehow contain the word dry or relate to something dry.
Okay.
And fire away.
In keeping with that theme and wine month theme, how is dry ice used in winemaking?
In winemaking? I'm going to say to keep the grapes cool so that, parasites don't grow and that sort of thing.
You're very close.
Prior to crush.
We're going to give you a 50% on that one.
Okay.
Dry ice, often used in winemaking to cool down bunches of grapes quickly after picking to help prevent spontaneous fermentation by wild yeast.
Yes, that's what when I said parasites, that wasn't wrong. I was on the right track. So I'm going to give myself the...
Okay, you get the bell.
Yes bell. On that one. All right, Patty. So that's a good one. I like that because it was tied
I was
into
trying
our
to make
general
them,
theme.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you order your martini dry or extra dry, what are you asking?
You want more gin? That's my answer. You want more gin? Less something else?
When do we not want more gin is my question. It's not so much the more gin. What you want is less vermouth or no vermouth.
I couldn't think about the other. I'm like less of the other stuff that you don't want.
You were on the right track, I guess. So since I guess since I got the other one,
you'll give it to me.
I'm going to give you the multiple rings. I know of people who all they want is the gin poured in the glass, and then you wave it past the vermouth bottle. That's as close as it gets to
and
the
then
vermouth.
They're good.
Anthony, what are those things called that it's called a mister? It's like an atomizer.
Okay, you just missed.
And you just missed it over the top of the glass. That was really popular in like the 60s, and I think you even see that on Mad Men and stuff, right? Isn't that
of course, yeah.
where you find it?
That's funny.
Okay, Patty, send one my way.
All right, so a dry county, you know what that is, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing that they still
exist.
even after Prohibition was repealed. So dry counties where you can't get alcohol. Okay. What proportion of the U.S. population?
Oh, okay.
And I'll take a ballpark. Lives in a dry county.
Do I have to get it within a certain range?
I'll let you know after you answer.
Okay. Okay. What percentage of the U.S. population lives within a dry county? Those are in really
or even
small...
like the number, like how many thousands or millions.
Okay, it's not very much. I'm gonna say 100,000 people.
18 million.
What?
I know. 10% of the area of the U.S. is dry.
Oh, well that...
And if you can look at the United States and you look kind of a little strip across the South, you'll see where most of the dry counties are located.
It's 18 million? And there's what? What are we up to now? Like 350 million in the United States?
18 million in a dry county.
I'm going to have to give a collective
poor souls.
Right. Okay, Patty, here we go. Which type of sparkling wine or champagne is the least sweet? Extra brut, extra dry, or demi-sec? Extra brut, extra dry, or demi-sec?
I'm going to say extra brut.
That's your final answer?
That is my final answer.
All right, well, I'm going to have to say that Patty is correct. I actually read them in the order in which they go.
Okay.
For
a second, I thought that was a trick.
Yeah, we only got through 2 of them.
And I had another good one for you.
I know, I had another good one too. So maybe we'll find a way to fit that in at the bottom of the hour.
Okay, stick around.
Right. But yeah, definitely stick around because up next, we're going to learn about dry farming. It's really done here in California.
I can't wait to hear. Seriously, love it.
Back in just a moment. During its heyday in the 1920s and 30s, San Luis Obispo County's Hearst Castle saw many a lavish party, attended by the rich and famous. Now you too can head to the castle for a once-in-a-lifetime experience featuring local, farm-inspired cuisine to celebrate the rich history of locavore living that Mr. Hearst pioneered in the region as you sip wine and sample fresh seafood, locally grown produce, and meats from nearby farmers and ranchers. flavors. Eco-friendly wine lovers will appreciate the Vine to Glass theme carried throughout the event, featuring the best vintages from the region. It's part of opening night for this year's Sunset Savor the Central Coast, the West Coast premier food and wine event, September 27th through the 30th, to culminate California Wine Month. To purchase tickets and for a full listing of activities, head to savorcentralcoast.com.